Welcome to the soap that is my life.
Oh boy, where to begin? So yesterday was the international live chat on Dr. Taryn Lupo's channel. I told you yesterday I was a little nervous, but it was absolutely unnecessary, of course. My internet connection fell away a few times, and I had to move from upstairs to downstairs to get it back up. But first of all, thanks for the people. There are some people who have commented on my video of yesterday that they liked the chat and that it was great and that they want me to come back. I can assure you, bar from being very sick or dead, I will be there. I really loved it. I mean, it's a blast talking to international people, even without the Mandela Effect. It's great to exchange cultural differences and stuff. And I think I said it in the chat yesterday too. It's not our individual weaknesses or our individual differences that are important. It is the collective, the collective strength. When we are together and the things that we share, the commonalities, communalities. That was what I was looking for. It's that strength that we have and that we should take advantage of. There was also a small discussion about flat Earth, round Earth, which we came to the conclusion is not important. And then I asked the question: are we even talking to each other from the same reality? And it got kind of a response for, hey, not just that. I mean, I must admit, I've always been the science guy. I was locked in this box as a science guy, and that has to do with the fact that my mother wanted to make a priest out of me, and I rebelled against it. So I immersed myself in the sciences. What is happening with the Mandela Effect, and especially in this community where you get to talk to people, what is really happening is that I'm sort of breaking out of that box, that science box, and looking over the edges and seeing a world that this is a lot more than science, that is a lot different. I'm probably never going to be able to cast the veil of science off completely. I don't even think that's the intention either. I believe that, as I said, the strength, it's not just in the communalities. The strength is also in the differences, in the variation. I mean, we can, as a community, we can tackle this problem from the spiritual side, from the religious side, from the science side. We can attack it from all sides. We have it surrounded. So we will find out eventually what this is leading to and why, and how we ourselves are, the importance of us ourselves. Another thing I wanted to talk about was maybe a bit egotistic, but I did do the research. The Mandela Effect about the lion and the lamb came up, which is now the wolf and the lamb. And they asked me, your mother wanted to make a priest out of it. How's the Bible in Belgium? I haven't picked up a Bible since years. So what I did was, during the chat, I went researching on Google, and I actually found out that the Belgian Bible has changed as well. The Belgian Bible also says the wolf and not the lion anymore. And I happened to look into the chat box because I was going back and forth from the chat box to the Google Hangout when I was talking, because when I actually fell away, when my connection fell away, I was on the YouTube side looking at the chat box. I don't think it had anything to do with it, but that's just how my brain works. And I was looking in the chat box, and my friend Ralph Ubing from Oldenburg was there, from Germany, and he also put a comment in the chat box, and I happened to see it just when I needed to see it, but I didn't elaborate on it, or I didn't tell it in the chat room or in the chat yesterday, because we were already on another topic. But Ralph Ubring says that the Bible in Germany also changed. It also went wolf. It also says wolf instead of lion. So I think we kind of had some proof, some stuff that this thing isn't just an American thing, or it's a global thing. I actually always believed it was a global thing, and now it's using all our tools at our advantage, like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, to get people to awake here in Belgium, in the Netherlands, in Germany, in all of Europe. People from Africa that experience it, try it there. Try to awake people. Not just you don't have to go to them and you have to awake. No, you have to, I do it like I plant seeds. I did a little quiz with one guy where I put up like 2 photos. About one is the one that we remember, the other is the one that it is now. I did 6 of them, and he kind of pointed out the one we remember always. But then when I was talking about the Mandela Effect, without even mentioning it, when I said, it's actually like this, he kind of he shut down a little and booted up. It was in a fraction of a second, but it was almost like a computer that shut down and booted up. And he veered away and he started talking to somebody else. He doesn't want to know about it. I think it's a bit of fear, and I think that a lot of people aren't awakening because of they're afraid that their reality will be shattered and that will go crazy, or I don't know what. And it's totally not that way. It's totally different. It's a lot better. And then I took another guy at a work-related guy, not a colleague, but a work-related guy, and I was on a I think I told it in the chat, but for the people who didn't get to go there for some reason, I pointed out, we were on a parking lot, and I pointed out the Ford logo. I said, "Don't you think there's something weird about it?" And he said, "What's weird about it?" I said, "What about this little pig's tail here?" "What the hell is that?" He just freaked out. He said, "My mother, she always drove Fords, and that pig's tail was never there." I said, "Yes, but it's there from 1912, according to the history books." "Well, that's impossible." So we went to another car, and I pointed out the Volkswagen logo, and he immediately said, "That bar, that wasn't there." I didn't even point out the bar, I just pointed out the logo. And he said, "That bar, that was never there. It was always full. It always went through." You plant seeds and you hope people react to it and then see what happens. You have to get them in with just a detail, and then you have to let them come on their own. He said he was going to do some research about it. I hope to be seeing him next Thursday. I don't know, and I'll be telling you about it and stuff, but this is what I want to do, and that's why I at Wednesdays do a vlog in Dutch. So, and there's another thing I wanted to tell you. Me coming out of my box, my science box, and looking at the rest of the world, so to say it. There was this woman on there Lindsay, I believe she was called. If memory serves, she was from Native American tribe. I don't know which one anymore. I don't remember that specific because it had some divisions there. But she was telling some stuff about this already having happened, this already having been written down, or at least not written down, but orally told through the history of Native American tribes. I don't think just hers, I think a lot of them. I think a lot of people who lived in harmony with the earth, which we don't do anymore. Who lived off the earth, who lived in harmony with it, who perceived stuff a lot more, that they already had told it. And it kind of coincides with my feeling that I actually woke up to the Mandela Effect pretty recently on the 26th of December. But I think I was experiencing it a lot earlier, maybe even from the beginning of my life. The conclusion is I also told them what if I mean maybe this is going on from the beginning of time, and I think Lindsay kind of concurred with that. I saw her nodding at least, and I do think this is going on from the beginning of time, and I do think that at times some people were waking up. Like, I mean, it may be a long stretch, but the witch hunts that went on in the Middle Ages, was it only, witch hunts, or were there people waking up and unable to shut up about it, or talking to people and then others saying, the devil is in them, while it was probably the opposite. I don't know. It's just something I throw out there. Feel free to comment on it. And then another thing, it's schedule based for the people who come in from the Terra Lupo side. Many thanks again. Tomorrow is Monday. Oh yeah, what a piece of news. We knew that, But Mondays I have night school. I go to work, I come home, I eat, I go to night school. I don't have time to do anything, let alone put up a vlog. So Mondays is gonna be my day off on YouTube. And the next time we will talk will be Tuesday. And one other thing, you may have heard it. I think I mentioned it in the chat. I do have another channel. It's a channel where I talk about mysteries and then give the explanations, the most current explanations, or the most because of some, I did one of Jack the Ripper. It has hundreds of explanations or hundreds of suspects, and I took the ones that appealed more to me. But what I do is I leave you to ponder it and maybe even research it and then make up your own mind. That's what I try to do with that channel. If you want to check it out, you don't have to, but if you think, the mysteries are about anything from science over missing persons, unsolved murders, to the paranormal. There are things on there about aliens, about mermaids, there are ghosts, you name it. It's on there, or it's gonna be on there. Lately, it has been going more in the direction of, I did a flat Earth video. I did a simulation theory video, and I put the things on there, the explanations. Usually I don't let my personal opinion bleed into those videos, but on one occasion, like the flat Earth one. I'm sorry about that. I did. I still believe in a spherical Earth. Don't hate me for it. I don't hate you if you believe in a flat Earth. I think we should respect each other's opinions, and as I told before, are we even talking to each other from the same reality? You know. So that was it for today. Hope you liked it, and you know the drill. You can slap a like on it. Please comment. Let's start a conversation in the comment box. If you want to talk about some topic, or if you say you have a tip, you know, this, can't you, you know, research this and talk about it, what's your take on this or something, I will certainly put it in a video. Maybe not tomorrow, certainly not tomorrow, as I told you, but maybe not the next video, but maybe another one, because I have so many things I have to research still. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can always subscribe, you know, stuff like that. I wanted to tell you. So I will see you on Tuesday, hopefully. Bye.